Okay, everybody. So yesterday we talked about PACE loans, and today I have another situation with solar. So I thought, you know what? Let's get smart together. Let's give you lots to think about. First of all, I do want to let you know I'm not anti-solar, okay? That is not the case at all. However, I've encountered another situation with solar that really, I think, needs to be called to your attention, whether you're buying a home or selling a home or even considering solar, okay? In this situation, what happened is that I have a property. It has a fully owned solar system, so there's really no cost to the buyer. However, that said, when we had our termite inspection done on the property, what ended up happening is that the roof needs extensive work done to it. And so because of how the solar panels are installed, I had a roofer go out there and he basically said the roof is shot. He says the roof needs to be replaced and that by doing that, he's going to have to remove the solar panels. Well, the thing is that the solar panels, they have guarantees in place and things along that line. And so the cost to actually remove the solar panels is going to be extensive. We have a couple choices. We can either take the solar panels off of the roof, put the new roof on, but then remove the solar panels. However, because the electrical panel was retrofitted, that's not going to be something that is easily fixed, because now we would have to get them to put the electrical panel back to regular PG&E. We're in kind of a cart before the horse or the horse before the cart kind of a situation. I'm not quite sure how we're going to resolve it, but I figured it was something that I wanted to call to your attention because I had another person who had solar on a home that they sold, and the buyer really didn't want it, and they were looking at putting it on a home that they were purchasing. But when we looked at that, it turned out that that roof would have had to have been replaced also within the next, say, 7 to 8 years. So the cost to move the solar, which is something that solar companies suggest to you, actually ended up being a huge question mark as to whether or not it made sense for them. They would have had a high expense of putting a new roof on just to accommodate moving their solar. So we worked that one out, and the buyers ended up getting the solar. We ended up having to pay the solar off so that they could keep the solar along that line. So I just want you to be aware that with all of these things happening right now and the huge push towards putting solar on properties, especially the new properties that are coming on board, make certain that you're really aware and dialed into what that's going to do and how that's going to impact you. Again, not against solar, just want to make certain that they have a lot of fine print. Make sure you read the fine print. Make sure you have access to reaching out to the companies. Again, there's even more behind this story because it was a solar system with one company that got sold to another company, and reaching out to those representatives is challenging. So I just want you to please, please, please pay special attention to whether or not this is really in your best interest. Make absolutely positive that they are not putting it on a roof that's going to have to be replaced in the next 7 to 10 years, because if you have a 20-year PACE loan on a system and you have a roof that has to be replaced in, say, 7 to 10 years, and then it costs you $5,000 to $7,000 to have the solar removed and then put back on, it ends up being a huge, huge expense. So this is called Krista, OIC Real Estate Services. Not saying don't do it, just say please educate yourself, ask those questions. Make tough questions. Make it so that way you don't get caught like my seller is right now. We aren't exactly sure what we're going to be doing. We just know that we have a solar system that's owned, but a roof that needs replacement. So I'll keep you posted as I find out more. But please pass this on to family and friends. Let's all get smart together. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, have an amazingly blessed day. Bye.